Hello, mate, and welcome to Puzzle Combat, where you match three pieces, find yourself a hero with some superpowers, and destroy the enemy. Make as many alliances as you can, and win the game.
Hola, señoritas y señores. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, everyone? It's Friday. Actually, it's Saturday now. I'm still awake. It's Catterday. Okay, so this is the last of Bender B. Rodriguez's cousins. No, this is his brother from another mother, actually. Rover. So, this is the last time I may make a Futurama reference. Isn't that terrible? Oh. Alright, so this is Rover G. Rodriguez. Rover Cat Rodriguez. Get it? Spanish. Gato. Cat. Come on, that's pure gold. It's comedy gold. I tell ya. That was like me laughing at a bad dad joke. Right there. Alright, so Bender B. Rodriguez's cousin Rover also likes to say, bite my shiny metal ass. That might be the last time I get to say that too. Okay, so I actually like him the most out of the 3-star Mechs. He's got a unique little special here going on. So, Scouting Protocol. Deals 175 damage to all enemies. The caster gets a 47% chance to perform a support attack against an enemy that uses an offensive special skill for 5 turns. So if that enemy hits with their special skill, this guy can immediately hit back without having to power up, without anything. It's just like, okay, you damaged my team by throwing your special, so I'm immediately going to throw a support attack against you. It's very neat. So it's a little bit different than Gem and Jacob, where the support attack is after your hero fires. And it only goes against that target. So yeah, I like this actually very much. Probably one of the reasons why I like him. It's unique. And question marks. Support attacks are not affected by status effects, so that's good as well. So they did write that in there. So that is the same as other support attack heroes. But the difference is the enemy is throwing their special skill. So that's kind of neat. I like that. I did a video where I took the mechs out when the Alliance operation was on, and I played Rover and Gem together on a team, and that support attack was pretty wicked because these are like polar opposites, right? So those support attacks did go off quite a bit between my heroes firing and Gem's support attack kicking in, and then the enemy is firing at me and this guy's support attack kicking in. So it's kind of neat. I hope to see more of these heroes like that. Okay, so overall hero rating, he gets a C. I really don't think he's a C hero though. His stats are okay. So he's not good for the war machine, so that kind of contributes to the C grade. Being that he's an AoE hitter that covers all enemies, so you want snipers for the war machine. And yeah, so it's not this guy. So low grade there, of 1.5. But he also has a 1.5 on offense. And I don't agree with that. I think he's a more offensive hero than anything. You could use him on defense. You're probably better off with faster heroes though, if you can find them with the average charge speed that he's got. But That's not bad having that support attack as well on defense though either. So I don't know that I agree with the overall C rating on this guy. I found him quite useful. I liked him. I like him. Alright, so support class. Let's go into the talent grid. Combat assistance and protection. So withstand negative status effects and charge drains. Well, that's alright. And that's 6%. So I don't know that I've gone through too many support heroes yet, so I'm not as familiar with this talent grid yet. So 12, 18, then there's a critical chance, 24%, 30% chance to withstand status ailments. Hey, that's alright. Okay, so if I was gonna put emblems on him, being that he's offensively based and a striking hero, I would go down this path. Do your defense and attack, personally. Defense attack over here. And these two, the health bonus 3% or defense 3%. I would probably still go here so I could get the attack in. And then you got the critical chance by 2%. And again, fairly cheap if you're still working your way up and haven't played for too long. It is fairly cheap to emblem up some of these 3 stars. I'm not a fan of putting emblems on the 3 stars though. I don't know. I might consider him though. It would really depend on how much I used him for events and that. And who knows, maybe eventually they'll introduce raid tournaments where 3 stars will come into play. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so defensive option there on the left, and then I would probably come over here. And then down is the charge speed at number 20 on the talent grid. So increases the chance of speed recovery by 4%. Well, he's already at 50 and that's just into the 10 tiles to charge category. So this won't make much of a difference with him. It'll put him up to, what, about 52 charge speed? Somewhere around there. And you would need to get to 58 to be in the fast category and drop another tile down to 9. If you're using them all the time and you had blue speed weapons that had at least 6 points on them, then it would be, yeah, you would want this charge bonus. Because that would make it more effective with the speed weapons. Because being that he's only a 50 average, it would take an 8-point speed weapon to get him up to that 58 to get him in the fast category. So this would help. I just don't know that it's worth putting resources to get him all the way down here in the talent grid. But again, if he was useful in events and they introduce more to do with 3-star heroes, then he actually is one I would consider putting emblems on. Would I go all the way down to 20? I'm not sure. Have to see in the future if that actually does happen and SG introduces that. So yeah, so that would 52 would put him at only needing 6, and there's a lot of the blue speed weapons are 7 and 9 speed points. So then they would come into play and be quite useful at him charging up quite quickly. So that's cool. That is something for me to keep in mind for the future. Alrighty, and the Master Weapons event is on, so we can actually run through the weapons here and see them. So I am going to try and record a few over this weekend, just because that's on. Did I just go into the wrong one? I probably did. Woohoo! Now I'm in the right one. Okay, so I do have a couple of them in my roster. I have the Pinnacle and also have the 4-star. But I don't have any of the 5-stars, so we'll just run through them. I actually do have this one in my alt account. Quite handy, of course. So a chance to hit enemy with dodge or blinding by 18%, and then the critical chance at 28%. So awesome for offense. And considering if you're going to use them for raids and maybe some more hits, this is a great one to put with him, because I mean dodge is king on defense, as most people know, so you end up having a lot of dodge weapons to get around in war, especially. So a good one for him, considering that he also hits all 5 enemies. So I do like that weapon. Actually, I wish I had more weapons perks to get it higher in my alt account, though. It's tough being free to play there. So good for you guys. Is that it? There's another one. I must have passed it. Haha, they were right beside each other and I didn't even notice. Way to go. Alright, so resistance. So the hero gets 30 armor per turn. Handy if you're going to put him on defense. Not a bad option. Okay. For a clubber. Alright, woohoo! Another revenge to do before raid season ends. Okay, so the 4-star is this one, and absolutely awesome for AoE hitters. Poison. All targets hit with special attack receive 60 damage over 2 turns. And it's going to stack. So it's going to stack with Edge or another poison hero. So absolutely awesome. These are the weapons that really make it great when you combine them with AoE hitters and then have another hero that does the same effect going in. Pretty sweet. It really is. Okay, and the last one is the Golema. And that is another armor per turn. So good for defense as well, if that's your option. Okay. Now, the only 5-star I have is this one. The Saw. I like this one though. I like the combination. So you're going to get the health points. And then you're going to get the critical chance. So good for defense or offense. I really like this weapon. I do like the health points. I know not everybody is a fan of that, but I am. Okay, so the chili suit is dodge. For the other 5-star, and I'm not sure about the other weapon perk. Don't quite have all of them memorized just yet. Getting there though. Nope, not you, Leaf Blade. Wrong color. Alright, it is resistance. I was kind of thinking it was. So, fantastic option for defense. And you do see this one quite a bit on defense as well. No wonder. What a good combination. So, resist status ailments, and then you got the 16% dodge. And then the Regalizer, so armor damage, meh. But there's your speed points of 9. So this one would help him since he's average at 50. And he would only have to make it to 58 to get into the fast category. So he's going to drop from 10 tiles to 9. And it does drop a ghosted tile too. No, it doesn't. That still stays at 5, but still. And 5 tiles. 5 ghosted tiles for him to get charged up. That's awesome, really, when you think about it. Because all you need is one little hole and ghost the tiles up, and he's charged again to go off as an AoE hitter. That's awesome. Keep on hitting quite quickly when it's only that amount of tiles. Okay, so the Bargo is a good defensive weapon, 20% resistance, and that does have a high defense stat. So that's pretty much what I keep it around for. It is a decent defensive weapon. Can always put it on somebody whose defenses are kind of blah. When I use Jacob, I tend to put that weapon on him all the time. Alright, so 16% critical chance here. Good offensive weapon. And then dodge here. And then the other 3 stars, the checkoff, which I never kept a copy of. So, but this is good for... That's a good defensive weapon. I'm just not thrilled with the armor ones, and this is another armor one, so I always sacrifice or disassemble these ones as well. I won't level that one up. So there's the other one. The checkoff is the other 3-star one, and 6% on the armor damage. It just does not play a big enough factor for me to want to level up those ones. Okay, so want to do a raid with them? See what we can do. I think I revenged the rest down here. Yep. Now, do you think I could find a red tank? Probably not. We'll see. Even if I don't, we'll still try it anyway. Alright, 4 Clubber. What do you got? Oh, yeah. Not. Okay, Copeland. Let's see if you kick my butt. Alright, let's go. Well, why don't we just put him in for chill and see what happens. Okay, Lex. Let's duel. Oh, well, there you go. There's the chili suit right there. This is gonna hurt. He's not gonna last long. Copeland is a great hit. I don't know. You don't see him too much, but dude's got a good special. So that's not cool. We don't even get to see Rover's special. Should maybe take him into the event. Thanks, Copeland. What? Let's get a dodge too. Oh, the Ragnarok. Alright. Man, that's way too much purple over there. I didn't set off the grenade because I didn't want to set Min off again. Man, that was a nutso amount of purple there. Wondering, I should maybe try a poison weapon on him too, instead of the saw. So that way when he actually does get the hit. Doo doo doo. I can see the poison as well on everyone. Oh, look at that. Lots of blue tiles. Might go off this time. he goes. Alright, who's dangerous here? Ugh, all these heroes are dangerous. Let's go for the ladies' side first. I wonder if that poison damage is gonna get him. Oh no, not with the armor. Okay, I kind of don't want to put up with his blinding if he hits. So I guess I'm switching sides. Hey, there you go. Support attack went off. Oh, that support attack went off again. Sweet. Alright, what's he got on him? 100? That poison won't quite get him, but... There you go. His blinding didn't work that time. Okay, so overall, I like him as a 3-star hero. Myself, personally, so... I don't know if everyone will find the same, but I like him on offense. He's pretty neat. I've used him several times, and I will keep on using him for sure. I like Rover. Alright guys, that is it for that one. Happy Catterday.